What's up, guys? Jay here with Solo Wide Joe. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! If you're new, that's more important. And today we are back at it with Toons. And we're going to be playing the game of dog shit today, which is, how many times can I say dog shit when referring to this deck? Because that's what it is. However, don't get me wrong. Don't click off yet. We are making this deck as good as it will get in the pure form. I think these are the correct ratios. So without further ado, let's get straight into this dog shit deck and give you guys the sauce, hopefully, if that's what we're gonna call it. By the way, this deck is not competitive whatsoever. Please do not get it twisted. It is as rogue can be, and it's a fan favorite. I love this deck. So when I refer to it as dog shit, it's with all due respect. So we got 3 Toon Blackluster Soldier. We got 3 Toon Dark Magician. Double Red Eyes. And double Toon Harpy Lady and a single Cyber Dragon. That's it for the Toon lineup. Don't need to play anything more than that. If you want to play Toad, you can play Mermaid, but I don't think that's the optimal build. I believe the optimal build is more of a go second build. As we know, Toons are nothing intimidating. There is 0 negates other than 1 trap if you wanted to add it or whatever, hard draw if you want to play multiple, but even that's nothing right home about. It's pretty dog shit if you ask me. So yeah, that's it for the Toons. You want to play different names for the Toon page flip, and then you want to max out on these guys at the top. You only need to play 2 Red Eyes because you're playing 3 Blackstone and Legend, which lets you recur it. You want to play the 2 Harpy Lady as your normal summons and for different names, and then you want to play the 1 Toon Cyber Dragon as another name, as well as it being able to steal your opponent's monster out of the extra monster zone by fusion summoning it away, which is pretty cool. And then we're playing, for going second monsters, we're playing 3 Lava Golem. It's going to be your most impactful one. And it stops normal summoning, which we don't really care about. So that's going to be the best one available. As well as being a 3000 beater, we're able to steal it with Comic-Con, so that's pretty cool. And if you ask me, that's not the most dog shit thing that you can do with this deck. Feels pretty good, actually. Oh, dang, where's the 6? We'll make that a 6, even though it's a 9. Alright, that's it for the monsters. Up next, we have the spells. You got to play the 3 Ultimate Rare Toon Kingdom. It just dog shits on your opponent. And it's pretty fucking good, if you ask me. We got the Ultimate Rares looking saucy. It lets you basically be unaffected by destruction, and also they can't target you. And then if your you're affected by destruction, but you just banish a card instead. And then also it acts as Toon World, so it gets all your effects going. You need it. You need to see it as well. We got the non-once per turn Toon Table of Contents. Card's way too old to be OPT. Just searches literally anything in your deck, so that's pretty good. And then you got the once per turn Toon Bookmark. You got to play it. You got to see what you got to see in this deck. It is an OTK deck. It's a very gimmicky dog shit deck, and it's just, you have to sack your opponent. So we're playing sacky cards. We're playing triples, everything we need to see. Toon Page Flip. This card is actually not dog shit. This card is really freaking good, letting you just E-Telly out of your deck. The only thing is it doesn't E-Telly for a specific one. They have to choose one at random, which is a drawback. But you're going to get a really good monster out of it. Usually BLS, Red Eyes, or Dark Magician are the ones you're going for, so it's pretty freaking free to get one of them. And then to steal from the opponent, we got Comic Hand. Card's insane, actually. It really is. They have to out it. You can take so many broken cards in the format. Again, this deck's dog shit if you think it's going to win a tournament. So really don't be thinking that, but that's why we're trying to sack them. In order to help sack them, we got to play Pot of Extrav. We're playing multiples of all the ED monsters that we'd actually potentially go into, just so we can draw 2 and keep going. We need our resources. And then to round off the spells, we have the 1 Called by the Grave. You got to have your plays go through. You get ashed on a Toon Page Flip, you're like, well, that's it. My dog shit deck's going back in the binder. And that's it. That's all she wrote. But that's it for the spells. We do play 4 traps total. To fit with the theme of Toons, we have the 1 searchable Omni Negate, the one Toon Tear, it just kind of, it's just generic. It's searchable. It's a spell trap or effect monster. It's an Omni Negate. It's cool. If you play more than this, it's just really slow. It could potentially make Toons better at going first, but you have to control a Toon World and a Toon monster. So if they stop your plays, it's just super bricky. And then we play the 3 evenly matched to dog shit on our opponent so that we don't lose with our dog shit deck. And yeah, this card just dog shits on everybody. If they don't have a negate, well, get wrecked and let Toons put up a very mediocre board that's just going to attack them directly for game the next turn. Love it. So basically, you got to play the go second cards. If you're playing hand traps, dude, what are you doing? Like, you need blowout cards. Toons does not have enough to get through everything, or you have to get through the stuff. And I think Law of Golem in general just has a lot of synergy with Comic Hands, so that's good. And then it becomes a Toon and can attack your opponent directly. It's just really freaking good, actually. All right, for the extra deck, we have multiples of everything because of Extrav, like I mentioned. These are the ones you'd actually potentially use. We have the Link Kuriboh for the Red Eyes. We have Donner, just generic pop. We have the Chimera Tech Mega Fleet Dragon. Like I said, because you play Toon Cyber Dragon, you get to steal the monster out of their ED and send it to the graveyard, which is pretty good. It's not dog shit if you ask me. I have no idea where we're at. Just put 18. And then we're playing the 2 Cyber Slash Harpy Lady. It's pretty cool that this card got reprinted in Battles Legend Chapter 1. But we just got dog shitted on because we paid like 20 bucks a copy. So that fucking sucks. But I'm glad for you guys. You guys can buy it now and make this deck even cheaper. And then we have the XYZs. The only one you're going to play as a triple, because it's the most generic one and it's just really freaking good, is Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. We got 3 different rarities. Don't roast me. It's not Rarity Collection. It's the Ghost, the OG Ulti, then some crappy Ultra, but we probably should put one of the ones from Rarity Collection in. Yeah, this card's easy to get too. Oh, another one that was reprinted in Chapter 1. So this deck actually got really budget now that I think about it. Big Eye, because Big Eye was, what, $5-6 bucks regardless after Kashtira buyouts. That's available now for the deck. You got to play it as a 2 of. And then Zeus got reprinted too. Yeah, so this is a great time to make Toons if you guys are interested in the deck. Everything got reprinted, so it's much more affordable than it used to be. Pre-reprints of this stuff, and then pre-reprints of Toons, this deck was expensive for something that's completely dog shit. And we're maxed out on our 20 count die, so we're done with those. But yeah, that's actually it for the deck profile too, guys. Toons is not good by any means. Please don't be delusional about it. It is a very fun deck, I'll give you that. If you're playing with your friends back in the crib and they got their jank and they're pulling it out and just trying to have a good time, I think Toons could be a lot of fun, but don't expect to play into Fire King Snake Eyes or anything like that. This deck is rogue as hell, and it's such a cool theme. I love Toons, guys. And we're going to keep updating the deck profile for you guys. So yeah, if you made it this far and you think we earned your subscription, subscribe, like the video. It's free of charge. And we'll see you next month for another update.